Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to Try It On Tuesday. Today I want to talk about makeup prep. I want to talk about primers, and I want to try on a couple of products for you so that you can just get an idea of what's available out there. This little packet of foil packets samples is what inspired today's video, and so these are all from PUR Cosmetics. I recently placed an order with PUR, and so I wanted to use these today. I wanted to try them on and use them. So we're going to go right in with this serum. It's called Creatine Serum. It's an age-defying concentrate. So I wanted to try this on, and then I've got a couple of other things here I want to try too. So, ooh, this looks awesome. Smells good too. This is a thicker type serum. Let me just show you. It's kind of got like a, it's not really completely transparent. It's like a translucent, but it's very hydrating. I can feel the, it's thicker than just your typical water-based serum. Wow, that's got some good stuff in it. You can just feel it. So there's more than enough in this little foil packet for me to use again. So I'm going to set that aside and come back to it tomorrow, or the next time I put on makeup, or the next time that I want to use it. So I'm just going to rub this in. And that feels amazing. Wow, that feels amazing. Okay. Let that sit and soak in for a second. And now I want to go in with a lip treatment. I used this the other night in my YouTube live, Sunday Night Skin Treats, and I wanted to go in and use it again today. But this time, instead of putting some on my finger, I just want to like give it just a tiny little, I want to give it just a tiny little squeeze and see if I can't, push a little bit of it up and just apply it straight from the tube, because it only takes the tiniest amount. And this is from Honolulu, out of Hawaii. So it's really kind of cool. And it does have a bit of a color to it. But it's very emollient. And a little bit goes a long way. So this little tube right here is only 0.5 millimeters, but I feel like it's going to last me a long time. But I love Honolulu skin products and lip products. And it does have a bit of a sweetness to it. Not enough to where you want to eat it or anything, but it's not unpleasant to taste at all. Okay, so that's pretty well soaked in. So what I want to do now is I want to go in with this correcting primer. It's Illuminate and Glow Correcting Primer from PUR. So let's check this out and see what it's all about. So this is a water-based primer, and it does have a tint to it. It's got like a peachy color. So there's the color. So I feel like this is going to work really good, like underneath the eyes, any place where you might have redness or discoloration in the skin. And there's going to be a bit of a glow, it says to it. It's called Illuminate and Glow Correcting Primer. So we're just going to apply this in the center of the face where I need it the most. Around the eyes where I had that discoloration. And I'll just take what's left over on my finger on these. That's a mole right there, but it looks kind of reddish. And then of course that spot right there where I had a blemish that's healing. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a little bit more, and we're just going to, I just feel like if I'm going to use a primer underneath makeup, I want to just cover the whole face. But I do like the idea of it being a correcting primer for all those purple places. And it feels very hydrating. Feels like a moisturizer. So I'm just gonna go ahead, since it's not orange. I was afraid it was gonna be like orange, like, you know, like you see some of those color correcting creams that's made for, you know, people with really dark circles. Which I have dark circles. But it doesn't really stay orange. It just, it's got a nice little peachy tint to it. This is my first impression of this, y'all. But it does have a beautiful illumination and tons of hydration in it. It's awesome. So you can see it's leaving a really nice sheen to the skin. And there's more than enough in the packet to use again. So I will set that aside and come back to it another time. And so that left my skin feeling pretty tacky, where I could put on foundation. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give that a minute, and then I'll put on some foundation. Alright, and then the last thing that I wanted to try on today was this other thing that they sent me in the free samples little, it's like a plastic bag. They gave me 3 samples. It's called Get a Grip Endurance Eyeshadow Primer. Get a Grip. So, I'm going to use some eyeshadow primer from PUR today. I gotta squeeze this up from the bottom because there's really not a whole lot in here, but eyeshadow primers, it doesn't take much, and there's more than enough in here for several uses. So let's just apply this with my finger. And it's really creamy. It feels good going on. So I'm going to put it right underneath the lash line too, because I'm going to be testing this out today. Okay, so I like to get the lids and, you know, around the whole lash line, top and bottom as well, all the way up to the eyebrows. All right, so there you go, some nice little samples to try today, try on some stuff, and we'll see how this goes. I will put on my makeup, and then I will come back and I will let you see how the eyeshadow performed on top of the primer and how the foundation applied over the serum and the color correcting primer. and I will be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back with a full face of makeup on, and I want to talk about these primers and the serum that I tried on. This serum from PUR, the Age Defying Concentrate, I love this stuff, y'all. It is really, really good. It is really hydrating. I felt like I could skip a moisturizer, you know, just by applying this serum. It was that good. And then the correcting primer, the Illuminate and Glow Correcting Primer, is a beautiful product. Gives you that peachy glow. It helped to eliminate the appearance of the dark circles a little bit. I still used concealer, you know, because I always feel like I need concealer, but the glow on it is stunning. I went in with the Purlisse Youth Glow Vitamin C CC Cream with SPF 50 as the foundation for today. I did not set it down with powder, but I did apply a blush and highlighter from Pixie. This is called Peach Honey. It's a beauty blush duo, which has like a peachy kind of highlighter. So that kind of added to some peachiness that I've got going on there. But I did not set anything down with powder. So the glow that you see is mostly from this correcting primer. It is beautiful. And of course the CC cream has a nice, you know, moist, there's a moistness, a richness about it that is very flattering. It's very age defying, and it has vitamin C and hyaluronic acid in it. This is a great product for someone with mature skin. Even if you have dry skin or youthful skin, you know, if you're wanting like a one and done type foundation product, this is awesome. If you have oily skin, you may want to set this with powder afterwards to kind of mattify it somewhat. So anyway, but this video is not about that. I gotta get back on track here. I get excited about products, y'all. Okay, and then the eyeshadow primer, the Get a Grip from PUR Cosmetics. You know, went in today and used some eyeshadows. These are not pressed pigments. These are just regular eyeshadows. But you can see that the colors did pop, and I like the primer. It is very good. It's got a certain tackiness to it where the eyeshadows are going to grab a hold of it, and of course those the colors are going to pop. So mostly what I use today are pastel colors, and that you can see that they're popping really, really well. So PUR Cosmetics, y'all, you know, they've got some good stuff, and they got good skincare, they got good makeup, they got, you know, these priming type products are awesome. Their lipsticks are awesome. They've got some really nice things. So if you haven't tried them out, I mean, they specialize in good ingredients, and they pride themselves on using good ingredients. So I recommend them. I recommend them highly. All right, that is it for me today. I'll leave a link to PUR Cosmetics down in the description below. You have to leave me a comment and let me know what you think about the products. If you have tried their correcting primer. Out of these three that I tried today, this correcting primer, this Illuminate and Glow Correcting Primer, is beautiful. I mean, I like them all, but this right here, this right here was awesome. So between the serum and this correcting primer, you know, that's all the moisture I needed. So amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, that's it for me today, you guys. I love you all very much. Thank you for watching. God bless you today. It's my prayer, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.